Knudsen.
Thank you so much. We are just ecstatic about the turnout. We just couldn't be happier, actually. So again, just thank you all for coming. I mean, we have 160 players from 18 different states. We haven't had this event for 18 years. I was kind of lobbied a little bit to do this, and Glenn Patter contacted me. I had never heard of him, but I wasn't worried about him. I was worried, could we bring this event back after 18 years? So again, I founded this event in 1996, and how this happened is in 1995, our governor then was Bill Janko, and he was looking for 10 kind of novel ideas for events in South Dakota. And I still remember where I was sitting on New Year's Eve. I wrote him a letter. It did help that was a good friend. That was helpful. But anyway, and I suggested a chess tournament, and I thought, well, I mean, maybe they won't accept it, but at least I've tried. And they did, of course, accept the idea, and then they worked with us. The office did, the state tourism department, they paid for mailings, they did all sorts of things financially to help us. And anyway, and so again, we had the event for 11 years. Then I kind of moved on to other things, and anyway, and then again, thanks to Glenn and Riaz Khan and a bunch of other of you here, we decided to bring it back, and so thank you so much for coming. My husband Dave is, I'm just sharing greetings from him. He's had planned to play in the tournament. He was registered, but he's been sick for about 5 days, and just the flu or something. It's not COVID, but he doesn't feel well, so we kept him at home. But I really thank him because I come up with crazy ideas all the time, and Dave continues to fund my crazy ideas after 48 years. And so it's nice to have someone that can fund your craziness. Anyway, would you just raise your hand if you have ever played in a Governor's Cup before? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was just curious. I mean, yeah, so, yeah. It was a few weeks ago, I was kind of looking at the list and I saw these names that even I remembered. I'm almost 75, but even I remember from the past, Bill Murray, Kevin Gostad, Ivan Watinji, I mean, the list goes on. Joseph Trulson. I mean, people that, when I looked at the list, I thought, hey, I know they've been here before, I know. So we just are so glad that you've come back. And I know, in the past, I had a house then and not just a small little place to live. And so I used to have a party and invite people, hey, come on over to that party if you're still in town. So I'm sorry that I'm sorry I'm not doing that this year, but I think maybe with this kind of a turnout, we do plan to come back next year. By the way, come back. We'll give serious consideration to at least renting a room and having a fancy reception, not fancy, but a fun reception here at the Holiday Inn. So I apologize for that. And then just special thanks to Merritt and Glenn and Jordan and G10, Patel. This is the easiest Governor Cup I've ever done. I just got out my checkbook, wrote a check for $10,000, and now it's just like fun. So anyway, thank you again, and we'll see you next year.